It is time for a album review. We are reviewing Infernal War with Terrorfront. That is correct. This was a Patreon request by David. Hello. Shout out to you. Yeah, and he wanted me to check out Infernal War. This is the first time I've actually checked out the band, so it was quite interesting, refreshing to give them a listen. And Terrorfront, oh boy, this album's only like 30-something minutes long, but it packs a mammoth punch, like a big wallop to the face, and doesn't stop. Does not stop. This is intense as all hell. It's black metal, but it's like furious black metal. For fans of the kind of Nightwing, Panzer Division Marduk kind of style of black metal, blasting you in the ass kind of black metal. We're going to go track through track and tell you my thoughts on the entire thing. So, starting the album off, it has like a little intro. Nice mood setter, and a good transition into the first song, because it kind of goes from this kind of mellow-ish sound straight into pure insanity. Crushing in pure idolatry. What a sexy song to start off the album. Straight in with a solo. I mean, come on. How much better than that? And the drums on this one is fantastic, and it has this kind of like stop and start feel to the song. It's like da-da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun, and the vocals come in at just the right point to give that edge. It's kind of like that, and it has this primal energy to it and this rhythm that just keeps it going the whole way through. So what a banger way to start off the album. The middle part goes to a bit more groovy section. I do love Stormblast's drums. His drums on this whole album is just phenomenal, but blasting way to kick off the album. Love this start. Deadhead's Empire is next, but the blast beats just kicking you right off. And I love the lyrics on this one. Your savior, I am not. I'm here to cut your throat. Oh, so vicious and so intense. You feel the malice for it. You feel the hate-filled lyrics, and just the delivery is so good on the vocals here. Another fantastic song that keeps up the intensity. All these songs are quite short, aside from one, which we'll get to. And they're all just blasting and heavy and just intense as all hell, but manages to keep it catchy, just like this one, like I said, with those lyrics. Sticks in my head. Love it from start to finish. I love the intro screen with Deadhead's Empire. So good. Even better than the first song, in my opinion. So it's getting even better. Be a Slave or Be a Lord is next, and that's kind of an easy option. You know, I'd rather be a lord than a slave. Who wouldn't? And it has the end section where it just keeps repeating, be a slave or be a lord. Just such a cool ending to the song. And there's a lot of bass on this. The bass is probably the thing that stands out on this one, because it's very audible. You can definitely hear the bass in the background on this one. Cool vocal delivery again, intense as hell. A bit slower solos on this one. Not super slow, it's still a fucking intense song. Still great addition to the album to keep up the intensity, but no, I don't know, the solos are a bit more meaningful on this one, but I enjoyed it. Good, another good song to the album. Next up is Crush the Tribe of Jesus Christ. This album, this song, is one of my favourites on the album. So many different parts to this one that I really enjoy, and it starts out with that kind of that drumming, which is just so good, and it has kind of like a Kerry King-esque solo. You know what I mean? The kind of Kerry King-esque, like, dive bombing shit. And the vocals by Warcrimer on here is just some of the best in the whole album. Intense. Just so good, the delivery. Again, the malice and the hate within the delivery is just palpable here. The Messiah, rip his fucking heart out. Oh, that line is just so goddamn good. I kind of noticed a pattern within a lot of these songs, though. It kind of has the crazy drum intro or solos for the intro, intense kind of verse, then it kind of slows down to a groove, then it goes back into the intensity for the rest of the song. A lot of the songs kind of follow that theme, where it's like heavy as hell, then a bit groovy, then heavy as hell. Like most of them do, aside from one, which we'll get to. Actually, two, actually. There's another one which is just heavy all the way fucking through. But yeah, again, this is one of my favourite songs on the album. I love the vocals, I love the delivery, I love the drums, I love the solos. Everything on this is just so good. Crush the Tribe of Jesus Christ. Do it. Terrorfront, Terrorfront. Next up is the title track, Terrorfront. This one's okay. I like it on the album. I just prefer all the ones prior to this and after this one, it's just kind of like it kind of gets into a routine now. It's like yeah, fast, groovy, fast, kind of getting used to it now. So this one doesn't do a lot for me, which is sad because it's the title track. So you'd think it'd be like the best one on the album, but it's not. I think the previous 4 are better, and the ones after this one are better. But yeah, no, I've nothing wrong against it. It's just kind of there and blends in with the rest. It is probably one of the heaviest songs in the album, you know? It just doesn't have as much variety as a lot of the others. And it has like a go where he screams go as well, which reminds me of like At the Gates, and I'm like, But aside from that, yeah, still a fine song. I don't hate it. Don't hate any of these songs. It's just my least favourite on the album. Now we come to it, Salvation, probably my favourite song on the album. And it's the 6-minute one, it's the long one, it's the slow one. It's kind of a nice mid-pace for the album where it just splits the album up, because you got some more intense stuff after this. But Salvation is just so good. That slow kind of rhythm, that hypnotic melody that just keeps me going. I love this kind of palate cleanser on the album. It's very atmospheric, you feel like there's no way out. Very unsettling as well. And even the mid part has like this Iron Maiden gallop to the song, so hats off. Love this one. Love the placing on the album as well to split it up, and it kind of gets you ready for some more heavy stuff to come. The next is the Grand Intolerance Manifestation, which is a mouthful to say. This is 3 minutes of pure intensity. If you thought that was too slow, maybe it's too weak for you, then this blasts you back off into the stratosphere. 3 minutes of pure Panzer Division, just fucking intensity. No groovy shit, no slowing down. Pure 3 minutes of torture. I loved it. I love it. From Salvation to this, what a great mix. It's just pure intensity. I loved it. Then it's Dechristianized by the Parabellum, which is a mouthful. A lot of these songs are a mouthful, to be honest. And this again it's a heavy song, but it has more of the groove stuff in it as well. Bit more of a rhythm change in here, and I don't know, this one's so fun. This is such a good close. It's probably my second favourite on the album. I am the Antichrist. So good. Every drum hit on this one sounds purposeful, because the drumming on this album especially, it feels like he's just smacking the shit out of the drums, like dun 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 dun, kind of like in Psycho. It's just stabbing you through the shower. That's what it feels like, the drumming on this song. Amazing drumming, amazing vocals, but yeah, the drums, oh boy, mind blown. And the guitar on this one has like its own personality. So good, the guitar. This might be my favourite. It's between this and Salvation. But yeah, great way to close an album. They do have a little instrumental to close it after this one, but it's just an instrumental, it's just a bit of atmosphere. But overall, Terrorfront is a fantastic album. Heavy as hell. If I was going to rate it out of 10, it'd be heavy out of 10. There you go. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I loved this album. It's not too long, you know, it's like 33 minutes, something like that, so it doesn't overstay its welcome. Songs are kind of concise, short, does what they intend to do, makes you fucking headbang. Love it from start to finish. Terrorfront was a great album, so thanks for the recommendation, David. Again, if you wanted to recommend any videos to do, just join the Patreon. Shill. But yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that. And I'm going to listen to some more Infernal War now. So Terrorfront. Good stuff. Let me know what you think of this album down below if you've listened to it. What do you think of my review? And we'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.